Hi Gemini, welcome back. So Gemini, this is going to be your you versus them March tarot reading, and let's go ahead and get started. So the overall shared energy here, Gemini, is Jupiter, which is talking about expansion, okay? This is talking about being enthusiastic, being more optimistic, tapping into that piece of you. It's about seeking new things, expanding your horizons, expanding your social circle for some of you. Some of you, this could highlight possible travel or opportunities to just go outside of your norm, okay? This is also about kind of taking a chance, taking a leap and the potential of growth and expansion. So I love this energy for you, Gemini. It's a great overall energy to have. So let's go into your supporting energy, and then I'm going to pull the person you're dealing with supporting energy. Okay. And if you're new to me, what I'll do is I'll go back and forth between you and the person you're dealing with. Gemini, I'll go into the past energies, your perception of each other, and the future energies on both sides. This could be resonating with someone that's intimate or platonic to you. And because it's general, it can be vice versa. So your supporting energy is the Nine of Swords. Yikes. All right. So you may have really been feeling the retrograde, for some of you, getting, I wanted to say overwhelmed, but, and that could be for some of you, but what I'm really getting is more of just like exhaustion, okay? Or just feeling like you need some rest, maybe you do need some rest during the retrograde, okay? But this also talks about stress. So you might have had a lot of stress put in on your plate during this time period as well. Now, this person's supporting energy is the Two of Pentacles, which talks about juggling in this deck. So this person has quite a few things on their plate as well, maybe going back and forth between two very important places in their life where they have to give attention. Like maybe they have a lot going on within the family, but they also have a lot going on with career or with love and money, whatever it is. It talks about vacillation and kind of going back and forth. So I definitely feel that vibe here for you, Gemini. Or for the person you're dealing with, I should say. So let's go a little bit further into it, my friends, and see what the past energy is. Ooh. So Gemini, you have out the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands in the reverse, and then the Five of Swords. This is a sexual tarot, so I can't show you all of the images. They're a little naughty, but... Yeah, I feel like in the past energy, Gemini, definite, painful things. I think there might have been a lot of emotions that you were really having to deal with, or that were really rising to the surface that, maybe you had tried not to pay attention to, or tried to ignore, put it in the back of your mind, was a way to cope. I feel like there might have been a block in communication, or you weren't really speaking on this, okay? It's a really intense feeling. I mean, I cannot lie to you. This is somewhat almost of like emotional anguish that you may have been going on in the past energy, okay? This is like a sense of feeling taken advantage of. That's what I wanted to say. Taken advantage of, okay? And kind of emotionally detaching yourself either from that situation, that person, or emotionally detaching to cope. You are an air sign, so that is one of our coping mechanisms. As a fellow air sign myself, I'm very familiar with that. So that's your past energy. Let's see the person you're dealing with. And hold on one second. Sorry. A little message pop up there. So Gemini, person you're dealing with, recent, past. Wow. Man, yesterday I couldn't get the cards to come out. Now they want to talk. All right. So person you're dealing with is the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, Ten of Wands, Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like this person, it's like they want to work on it, but they don't know what for, or they're working on things, but yet they don't know why they're doing it. It's like putting a lot of effort into something and not even knowing why you're doing it. That's a really weird message. So it's like this person could be like placing their energy, attention, and focus on all of these things that don't really have meaning or depth to them. You know, it could be like they get very distracted, or they like to distract themselves so that they don't feel the depth of their emotion, okay? But when it gets heavy, you know, and it does get heavy for this person, or has in the past, then those emotions kind of rise to the surface again. All right, this person may really trying to ground themselves though in the energy. I think that with the Ace of Cups here, there is a lot of love on this person's side, you know, a sense of wanting to be grounded with that energy, and also a sense of placing themselves, like I said, in too many places at once, which, if you remember, their overall energy was the Two of Pentacles, so that makes complete sense. So how does Gemini view this person? What's your perception of this person? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. You had the King of Wands here, the Two of Pentacles. It's interesting that you perceive them as the Two of Pentacles because their supporting energy was the Two of Pentacles. So I think that you see this person pretty clearly, Gemini. Okay. I think that there's two sides to the coin here, all right, and how you view this person. And in some respects, you want to give this person your love. You want to give them comfort, or they you, or you find the source of comfort in them. On the other hand, they can be quite, the word that popped in my mind was manipulative, or quite frustrating, if nothing else. Not all of them are manipulative, but I feel a sense of frustration here, and I felt like an exhaustion energy. Some of you, like this person freaking emotionally exhausts you, you know? And it's like, I want to love you, or I want your love, but also you kind of stress me out, you know? So I feel like a back and forth energy here. This person may surprise you sometimes with how warm they can be, but then at the same time, they surprise you with, you know, distance, or the Knight of Cups in the reverse, not being emotionally open, okay? Or it may seem like their focus is a bit distracted, and that you don't like that, you know, you don't like that part. So how does this person perceive you, Gemini? They perceive you as the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Swords. Blunt. Surprise! You're a Gemini, of course you are. And I say that with love. I'm a Gemini rising. I get it, sister. Brother, if you're a boy. But blunt, you know. I think this person thinks that you want what you want, and that's what you want, you know. You kind of go for it. It's kind of black and white energy, you know. If it's intimate, they're very sexually attracted to you, and they're interested in the way that you think, or in the way that you tick, Gemini. They find that a bit fascinating about you, actually. I think that they also view you as someone who maybe lets your passion take over when it comes to like the way that you communicate. So maybe a bit like impulsive too, in the way that you communicate things, or in the way that your thought patterns work. Like this person might be a different element than you, or feel that you're in a different element than them, with the way that your mind works, with the way that you communicate. All right. So let's go into the future outcome. You have the Knight of Cups, Judgment, The Ace of Pentacles. So, Gemini, this is a very nice energy. Actually, this is lovely, lovely, lovely energy. So I feel like going into the future, you're being more emotionally available, okay? More open to maybe hearing someone out, or more open to an emotional connection that maybe you once found to be closed off or overwhelming, or someone may be doing that to you. I think that whoever this is that you're dealing with, there is some sort of karmic tie or bond with this dynamic, okay? So there's some sort of like feeling almost like, I don't want to say obligatory because that has kind of a negative connotation to it, but you feel a sense of responsibility with this person, or to this person, or they you, or like you hold each other accountable maybe. Yeah. With the Ace of Pentacles, there's definitely commitment potential here, or an opportunity for that. You know, it's like some of you are being more emotionally available to new commitment potentials for sure. But if so, this is saying like make a judgment to cut yourself from the past in order to tap into that, okay? So, person you're dealing with, sorry, the sun decided to come out. Person you're dealing with, Gemini, what's their future energy? They have the Fool here. The Five of Cups. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like this person made a lot of foolish mistakes, you know. They're regretful over it, but they're not letting it hold them back either. You know, they have, I feel, released that energy for the most part, or are working on being more self-sufficient and independent now. I think that this person is looking also to enhance their social circle, and they're trying to be patient in the energy. For some of you, if you've had an ending, this person has kind of mourned the loss of that. They are in a better place now than maybe they were in the past. And they are, I think, ready for reconciliation, trying to be patient with that energy, or trying to be patient with you. You know, maybe waiting on you for that, waiting on you to come forward for some of you. But like I said, for others of you, it's just this person is maybe surrounding themselves by their social circle, if nothing else. What's the patient energy about? What are they being patient on? Nine of Cups. What's the Three of Cups? Seven of Swords. Well, okay. So Gemini, your person might be covering up the fact that they want some sort of reconciliation. Like I said, they may not be very truthful about that, may be stalking you, may be watching you, or you, they, okay, because that can be interchangeable. For others of you, it's that, you know, there's still some underlying issues here that haven't been really dealt with, or like this person isn't telling you the full truth about what they're wishing for, what they're hoping for emotionally. You know, they may cover up regrets, you know, or foolish behavior, or justify that during this time frame. Like, yeah, I did that, but is because of you, or because of this, or because of that, you know, like going through different types of justification, I feel. What they really want, though, is they want to continue to invest. They want emotional fulfillment. They want satisfaction, gratification. You know, And for a few of you, there's a caution here that this person finds gratification in more than just you. So like they could have other options available to them, or this can be someone who can have a tendency to be a bit selfish for sure. Could be a player type. Okay, so be careful with that, with the Seven of Swords and the Three of Cups. And I feel like, Gemini, if that is the type of person you're dealing with, then that already rang a bell in your head because you already know it, because you saw them as that. All right, but not all of you is this person like a player. Some of you, it's just they, you know, they be hiding their emotions sometimes. Don't we all to some degree? I mean, come on. So what's the Knight of Cups on Gemini's side? Ooh, the Three of Cups. That's what they had. Six of Wands. So yeah, you're open to your social circle growing as well. You're open to expanding yourself. For some of you, both parties are going through expansions within their emotional, social self, okay, whether that's together or not. But I feel, you know, it's both of you are open to that. I see you getting attention, Gemini, you know, and like I said, feeling it, feeling yourself, coming out of this anxious type of energy, going into an expansive energy, a more optimistic energy. Okay, for some of you, you definitely might be open to a reconciliation with this person if you fell into the category where you're separated from them. Or you may be getting like their attention, or, you know, just being more available, or this person is. Because I think you want cooperation here, okay? You want to build on what you have, right? And there's a continued buildup here of, I think what you're looking to build up, though, is trust and more stability, more, why do I say comfortability? But that's not it. Consistency. But I guess be careful who you trust. Because some of you, this person over here is maybe not trustworthy. Okay. And like I said, you're going to know if that's for you. All right. So Gemini, yes. Where am I at? 18 minutes. I'm going to leave it there. Zodiac signs you might be dealing with is, let's see, what do I have here? I have, wow, no major arcana, really. Libra. Could be Aries, Leo, Sag. Scorpio. Could be Aries. Small possibility of Cancer, Pisces, or another air sign such as yourself. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini are the predominant signs I'm seeing. But it can be any zodiac sign, guys. It's a general reading. If it resonated, then great. Leave me a comment down below. Also, check out my Facebook and my Instagram, linked below, as well as my other YouTube. I don't do tarot there. I just kind of talk about whatever's on my mind. But you can follow me there, also linked below. And in addition to that, please do like, share, and subscribe. It's free. If you would like to subscribe and now become also a private member, you can click the blue join button, and for a nominal monthly fee, you can get additional behind the scenes readings that you can't get anywhere else. And in addition to that, I have merchandise linked in the shop below, so check it out. Wishing you the best. Till next time, Gemini. Namaste. Bye.